Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this short, and I'm probably going to fail. Um, I just recorded the video for how do you edit the content of your emails or text messages. And I thought, well, heck, why don't we address how do we edit the appearance of those messages as well? This is a great question with a lot of complicated answers, okay? So number one is you have full control, which is a blessing and a curse, because you can make it totally awesome or we can screw it all up. If you screw it all up, don't worry, we can reset you. But let me kind of show you what I'm talking about, okay? So we're going to come into the master template. That's under email templates. And right here, it's empty. It looks really, really empty. And so when we look at the source code, it's built using tables. And I know it's like it's 1995. I'm building HTML stuff in tables. If you know anything about HTML design, we've come a really long way since then. But the issue is how Gmail handles the visual element of an email is different than how Yahoo Mail or AOL Mail or Outlook or Thunderbird, like all of these different companies interpret the view differently. When I built this view, I tell you, I was working until like 2 o'clock in the morning with just like refresh, like it send myself text message after message until it worked everywhere. It's a really specialized template because, and you can't really see it here, but there's a faded background right here on that extends out beyond the center content. So if people are on a 4K monitor, there's still something there, and you can replace that with a beautiful panorama of the city or of the beach or the forest or a mountainscape, a lake. You can do whatever you want to customize this header area. You can replace your image here with whatever you want. It's actually got a really, really good image cropping, resizing everything tool that I built a couple years ago. I wish more places had the stuff that I've got so that I could use it. Man, I wish I could use my tools everywhere. But let me show you kind of if you wanted to edit that background. Let's see. Let me just try changing this to blue. That might work. Yeah, so there, now it's blue. It's got the center is white, and then it radiates out to a light blue. Okay, so again, we're using tables because tables are compatible with all of the different browser email clients, no matter what the brand is, the developer is. Now, if you want to have a completely different view, so what happens is in every other, so let me open a new window here. All right, so every email that you compose, all of this gets dropped right here, okay? So if you want to visualize it, it would look like this. But we're going to just insert it. So this is the only placeholder. Now, if you want to insert an image there, if you want to insert images anywhere else, you can. It will alter the view for every single email that you send out. Okay. The other option is to come in right here. Okay. And I'm just going to cut that, put it right here, paste it. Okay, take that away. And now every single email will be injected into a completely blank area. Now that would normally be ugly. I mean, it would be normal, like you're emailing your mom, which is fine, just not super professional. But you can then come in here and I can say, okay, edit the source here. And here I'm going to paste what I just copied out, cut that part out, and then I think it belongs right there. So I'm just going to put it back, and now when I look at it, this is going to be exactly the same um, as if it was going out and being injected into the template. So what that allows you to do is, if you wanted your hygiene emails to have a different background, different logos, entirely different layouts, you can. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do here. The issue that I've got is, as I said, I was working till like 2 o'clock in the morning to make sure this was compatible with everything. And I think it's a fantastic generic starting point for all of your messages. Almost every single one of our offices uses this template. But I also do have offices that really love customization, and they're highly technical. It's a funny thing. Dentists are highly technical and picky. And so a lot of them want to toy with stuff. So if you're one of those people and you want to toy with it, what I'd say is look into, make sure that you read up specifically on Gmail, okay? I don't know the percentage, but it's a really high percentage of patients that are going to have a Gmail address. So we're going to specifically target, make sure everything we do fits Gmail first. And then we're going to test on other platforms, okay? And generally speaking, I'd say like 90% of everything is cross-compatible. It's just that when that last 5% breaks, it makes it look crazy. All of a sudden things they're not templated. Things are wrapping when they shouldn't be. So read up on it. When I Googled, I'm looking for a WYSIWYG editor. It's called WYSIWYG because what you see is what you get. But here's a free Chrome extension that will let you view and edit your emails specifically targeted towards making it Gmail compatible. And so, I just saying online WYSIWYG Gmail editor, and here I'm looking at, so CSS rules. So it's important that you're using the rules that are allowed. The biggest issue, the reason we're using tables instead of the regular HTML is that they do not allow you to use the position tag. So normally you could say position absolute. Position of this content item is relative. But that's the reason why we use tables, is because Gmail does not support the position tag. So anyway, I realize this was a highly technical, probably, video. I'm throwing it out there for those that are technical, that really care, that really want to do it. Once you customize it, it's really your responsibility to continue to manage it. I will always reset it back to the original master template for you if that's what you need, but I will not help you customize your template after. Like, I'm not going to get in and do it for you, because that's just, I can't do that for hundreds of offices, even though I would love to be able to. That's my nature to want to do that, but I have to set a boundary there. And so anyway, I hope you guys have fun playing with it. I really do. I'd love to see what you create.